Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about the iDrive Livetrack GPS system. Basically this is just a GPS tracker for your car. If you're worried about someone stealing your car or you'd like to know where it is, if you want to keep track of what you're doing during the day, it's a really handy tool. They retail for $2.99. Very easy to install. So basically it's just this little gadget here. Which I'll show you how to set up the SIM card and how to get everything sorted, and basically a little wiring harness. It is recommended that you hook it up direct to your battery. It's got its own inline fuse, so you're not going to cause any damage. If something does go wrong, it'll blow the fuse. It's not going to light any wires up or cause a fire or anything like that. Very simple install, a couple of spade terminals or a couple of ring terminals on the end of that, straight onto your battery. Put the wiring through the firewall, through a bung through the firewall or something, and just hide this somewhere in a trim or under the dash. It's got a lot of features. Basically if you read this little pamphlet, it's just a perfect description to understand what's going on with it. No ongoing fees, 2-wire install, no external antennas, stealth size, very small, encrypted tracking app, track unlimited vehicles, so you can add as many vehicles as you want to it. I'll show you that in a sec. I've just added a second van, so we'll see if we can see both at the same time on the app. Very simple install. You can create geofences, which I haven't even mucked around with yet, but those of you who know what geofences are know how great they are for you if you want to keep someone in a certain area, like your kids or something like that. And the other really good thing about this is that it uses very little data. I'll show you that very shortly also. But the first thing that I'll show you is how to just put it together. If you want to buy one online or get it delivered in, it's just very easy to put together. I'll just show you how I quickly did it, and I'll fast forward it so you can see. Okay, so that's how we put it together, and the next thing you need to do is jump on the audimobile.com.au and register an account if you don't have one already, or if you've got one already you can just log in and activate a second one if you like. Basically this is the process. I'll show you that quickly too, and we have a look at what else we can do after that point. Okay, now that's done, I'll jump on the iCar app and I'll show you how to add a tracker to your existing account. Obviously if you're doing it for the first time, it is a similar process, it's just you won't have an initial tracker in there. And once we've done that, I'll show you that Aldi mobile app so you can see your actual usage and how little it is. Alright guys, so we're just opening the iCar app now. I'm just looking at both of the vans listed there. So, you can see the location anytime just by clicking between the two. I'll choose the Thai van now. And they're obviously both at the same location now. But the best thing is I'll change it to the mobile van and we'll show the location history. Let me choose Wednesday last week. Loading. And it shows you your tracking for the whole day. And the good thing is you can click on this button at the bottom, and for each individual tracking notice you can see statistics at the time. If I just scroll through them one at a time randomly, you can see that. So that's a great way of checking out where you're at for the day. you can actually get the IMEI code off the back of the unit and enter it manually, or you can just scan it by barcode this way. There's other little functions and stuff that you can play around with, but you know, that's the main crux of the actual app itself. So pretty handy, I think. So as you can see, here are both SIM cards now. Obviously the first one at the top is the one that I've installed today, or just plugged into the car to see how it works, if we can see both at the same time. The second one at the bottom is the original one that I've had, and it's been in operation in our mobile mechanic van for 12 days. And as you can see, it's done 1 cent a day, which is ridiculous for tracking every 30 seconds of about 2 to 2.5 hours of driving per day. So that, I think, is pretty fantastic there. And if we go out to our current location, we can log in and see both vans, but you cannot see them at the same time. So there's the Thai van. If I go to mobile van, there's the mobile van, and they're both at the same location, and they're just showing on separate screens. But from what I can understand, you can add as many cars as you like, so this would be good for a fleet company, or if you've even got a couple of cars in your family, if you want to keep track of cars, or if you're scared someone's going to steal your car, it's great to have. So there you go, guys. It's a very simple product, and you get really a lot of bang for your buck on this thing, because it's got so much information and it does great tracking on the maps, as you can see. If you've got any questions, shoot them through to me. I have got 2 now, and I'm obviously monitoring both of them to see how they go, but at the moment they are going fantastic, and I couldn't have asked more for such a simple device. If you want to get one and you don't know how to install it, or you don't want to install it, if you're in our area of Perth, then obviously we can do that for you. So once again, you can shoot us through a message for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found it informative.